Yo, how's it going, everyone? It is that time once again. We are back for the Dokkan early stream. How's everyone doing today? It is Dokkan Day, so happy Dokkan Day, everyone. Get those links and rank grind sessions on the go. Rank up an insane amount in one day. That's what we like to see. My desk fan on. Okay, how's everyone doing today? It's fine. Thursday morning. Almost the weekend again. Let's go. Massive G, how's it going? Canon, how's it going? Oh, finally! This guy's had one link to go to level 10 for like the longest time. I'm just using all my boosts for the link level run. Dude, I won't lie, I'm not a big fan of this Super Saiyan 3. I think it's 55%. It feels thoroughly mid. I used a one dupe friend in the video that I did yesterday for doing the Daima mission against the Blue Zone Goku, and I thought it was really good. But yeah, he very much might be. Some of the units that have come out this year have been kind of like that, where they haven't been super great at 55%. I've seen a lot of people talking about the fact that Android 21's on the banner and will she EZA, but I'm not really seeing like where it kind of fits in, especially for this this celebration, and who she would like. Who would you even run her with at the moment? Like, alright, so this guy is now level 10 links. Just change my link level team now because I took that Goku off, but now I can just take him off. Dragon Fist Arena. He's good. He's not like, I don't think he's as crazy as maybe he could be. I feel like on a lot of the problem is he is good, but on a lot of the teams that you can put him on, it kind of feels like he ends up being a unit that doesn't really have a place. So like you just end up kind of like floating him. Because on the double beast team, you want the two beasts on rotation. On the Super Saiyan 4's team, like he doesn't have Saiyan Raw, so he doesn't go like super well with them. Just obviously not to suggest in any way that he's not good, but I think there are other setups and stuff that potentially would be better. I don't know. I need to test him more still, but we will be doing that on the stream, trying out. Because I still haven't actually managed to record his showcase. I tried doing it yesterday and it kept dying. So, and it wasn't even necessarily him that died. I was just having terrible luck trying to record that video. But I always liked that Dragon Fist Goku. Like, even when he first came out, I thought he was underrated. So, I was looking forward to his EZA. Yeah, Shin seems pretty good. He's like the little support guy that he is. And making those orbs for Diamond Super Saiyan 4 Goku is obviously very helpful.
Alright, let's do this.
It's super safe to me, does great damage. Yeah, because that's the thing. He's fine as a floater. It's just one of those, like, as a unit that I really liked. I was really excited to use him as like a, you know, a big main rotation boy. But he is still good. I think they did a good job with his EZA, but... Passing through. Hey, Apathy, how's it going?
Alright, let's do this.
Doing good, thank you. My dude, how are you? How are you? I didn't ask yesterday, how did your summons go? Not great. I did the like cheap ticket packs and then like 300 stones. I didn't get them. I did get 2 dupes for Mini Forku and 2 dupes for Vegeta and Nappa, which, I mean, I'll take that. I didn't have, I only had them both at 55%, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Obviously, it's not, you know, what I wanted to get, but we'll take it, I suppose.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, do just a couple more runs on this. Just get some more links and stuff. Get our rank up. Then we can smash out the dailies, and then yeah, go back to trying out some of the new events. I haven't done the Goma event still, so. On the Fours team, he low-key clears Daima STR to fulfill Daima Super Saiyan 3 intros, so easy to use. I don't know if I could see him being better than Daima Super Saiyan 4. Especially on the Super Saiyan 4's team, when he's going to have Saiyan Raw. Gotcha, I might have stole everyone's luck. Well, I know Weeb got him to 79%. I think Raudo said he had to go to pity. That's not something that I was willing to do this close to this close to the GDC.
All right, let's do this.
I'm confused though, like, why summon on the banner if you didn't want him? Or did he summon that much, I guess, to get him to... I actually can't remember the Rosé thing. Is it like 79% in one rotation or something? Because if that's the case, then that makes sense. But like, if you pulled him straight away and didn't really want him, why keep summoning on the banner, I guess? Yeah, I mean, the Fours, surely you would normally just be linking up the Fours with the other guys, right? The other Super Saiyan 4s, like Daima Goku. How long have I been playing Dokkan? Probably about 10 years. Oh, I see, right. So it was literally one single rotation. So how many copies was there? Was it 3? I'm now screwed if we can't do Frieza. Yeah, I'm still thinking that is possible for the GDC. Part 1, Namek, Goku versus Frieza. Part 2, ROF, Goku versus Frieza. I think that would be kind of cool. But I know a lot of people don't like ROF, so... Obviously, I don't know how likely that is to be a thing, but... Talked about it on the podcast before. Like, I don't know if it was just the hype of me like getting to see a Dragon Ball movie at the cinema and stuff, but I really liked ROF when I first saw it. Obviously it's not perfect by any stretch, but it's pretty cool. 4, okay, damn. So 4 copies in one rotation. That is crazy, but fair play. But yeah, I first played Dokkan, I think it was back when In Ultimate Gohan came out. So it was after the first anniversary, so I missed Gogeta. But then my phone broke, and when I replaced it, I didn't re-download Dokkan straight away. So I properly started playing it again when AGL Super Vegito and Physical Legendary Super Saiyan Broly came out. That was the first banner that, like, when I re-downloaded the game. And I got super, super lucky on that banner, because I pulled both Vegito and Broly. Frieza to not release because now I won't get him early. Yeah. Yeah, my hope is that because the ROF Blues weren't very good on release and their EZA was okay, but not like anything crazy, I'm kind of hoping that they do ROF again for something and then like give us like a reversible exchange ROF Blues and make them actually good. And then, yeah, the Frieza could be like a transforming Golden Frieza, because I don't think we have a transforming one. Because like all the Golden Friezas we have, like AGL LR Golden Frieza transforms in his intro, but like he doesn't actually transform like in the game, like in battle. He just is Golden Frieza from turn 1. So give us a Frieza. I mean, I know he does transform straight away to fight Goku, but like the pre-transformation Frieza could be the one that like his intro could be him arriving with his army, and you could even have his super attacks because he'd be an LR. Like one of his super attacks could be like the death beam that he does to kill Gohan, and then his like 12 key could be the Frieza army like swarming out of the ship to like attack people, and then he can have an active skill where he transforms into Golden Frieza like the AGL intro. And then, yeah, have the ROF Blues be a reversible exchange. I think that would be pretty cool. How ready are you for Dragon Ball Return in October? I mean, I'm looking forward to it for sure. Yeah, physical Golden Frieza, he could get an EZA if that new Golden Frieza leads like Wicked Bloodline or something. That's cool. The original Cooler voice actor. Not Cooler, Chilled. That's pretty cool. Trying to get my hopes up because I stole all the luck. I mean, that's the thing. I wanted to do a few summons, but like I say, I'm not super fussed about getting him. Like, he's one of those units, I said it in the Summon or Skip video, but he's one of those units, is like, he's a nice to have, but he's not like a must have. So, it would have been cool to pull him, test him out, mess around, do the 55% showcase, all that kind of stuff, but ultimately I'm not too fussed that I didn't get him. Actually, outside of Moro arc. Heroes. Bring back heroes. That will always be my go-to. Bring back heroes. Not just in general, but also in Dokkan. But yeah, more heroes always, all the time. Right, so we've used up our overfill stamina from the rank up. So let's go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, I need to level up someone's super attack. So we have to do the Whis event. It's one of the only annoying things about Dokkan Day always being like after a new character comes out. And then one of the missions is like level up a character's super attack. That's like, woohoo. I've leveled up all my character's super attacks.
All right, let's do this.
Should be different. I'm gonna use Mini Goku for Daima. Shove the new Super Sensory Goku into a hybrid movie heroes team, so at least Gohan gets his crits. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Slowly but surely getting the links up for Shin. Yeah, I did pull Shin at least.
All right, let's do this.
Chow physical Ulma Gohan. Yeah, the his EZA, considering how people really didn't like him on release because of his key issues and stuff, which I think was valid that people didn't like him that much on release. But yeah, his EZA is just so good. I think one of the things I have to do is I have to do this like for the panel missions. I was able to pull the mini Super Saiyan 3 with one rotation. Nice. Yeah, I did like 300 stones and the small ticket packs and I didn't get them. But with the GDC like around the corner, I don't want to waste a whole bunch of stones like right now. Meta question, do you think the community is just getting too spoiled, wanting everything in the unit due to cooler? And the day after release I've seen multiple people trashing Beast Cell and now Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, I don't really get it myself. Like, I did that community response video and there was like a couple of people that commented on the thing about Goku, saying like, just literally, not even saying that they didn't think he was as good as Cooler or anything like that. Like, literal comments saying he sucks. And it's like, what? Doesn't suck, what do you mean? It's kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't know if it's just because, like, was Metal Cooler too good? Is that the problem? And now any unit that isn't... Because Goku, I would say, probably isn't Metal Cooler level. But obviously that doesn't in any way mean that he's not good. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like people just aren't super good at evaluating units anymore. Right, so was that... I think I only needed to do it 2 more times. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, and there's one for clear... So clear any node in Dokkan Frontier. Okay. So, does it have to be that one, though? Because why does it say that? Can we not just do this one? You watch it be that you can't just do this one. Because we'll do, like, the easiest one. I can't even remember what.
All right.
I'll just do, like, the easiest one and see if that's good. We can all agree Beast is low-key a god. I would say no. I think he's okay. I definitely don't think he's even close to being a god. Like, I think, personally, I think STR Cooler is better. Great, stupid auto. But I do think Beast is massively underrated. I will say that. I don't think he's that. I don't think he's as good as he should have been. But I also don't think he's as bad as a lot of people like make out that he is. I think he does get like crazy underrated. But again, I mean, mine only has 1 dupe as well. But I think the biggest problem, the thing I don't like about him, is he can't be a slot 1 unless it's the active turn. And you want him to be obviously doing a bunch of counters. So it's really annoying when you have to put him in slot 2. And then there's like 1 attack in slot 2. And it's like, oh. Tamagami's. I mean, you probably could use the free to play. Actually, that would be kind of funny. They wouldn't be like super good or anything, but yeah, you could use the Tamagami's in Frontier. That would be kind of funny. Because I mean, they are their own like 3-man team, so. Alright, so that gets that done. Is there a page 2 of the thing? I didn't even check that beforehand, but 700 stones going into GDC. I mean, the problem is it's all RNG. Like 700 stones could be enough because you could pull the new units like straight away, but then also sometimes 1,000 stones isn't enough. So it's a tricky one. Hey, Dr. Pritch, how's it going? Use a support item and clear a stage and use a support memory. Okay. So we need to just be any random stage with an item and a support memory. I haven't done the any runs on this thing yet either. Where's the... Is it not under story? Was it in... Surely it wasn't in challenge. Oh no, wait, the second stage, that gendarmerie thing, it's not actually out yet, is it? So where does... People were saying about the missions thing. Yeah, the gendarmerie thing is a challenge event and it isn't out yet. Looking back, going all out on God Vegeta was a mistake. His team died right away. I mean, I still like his team. You can use it in certain events. He's just not good against AGL bosses, unfortunately. But it's not like he's completely unusable. He just, unfortunately, isn't good against AGL bosses. Oh yeah, it's this one. So they just added a bunch of missions again. I mean, we could do the thing. One of the missions is not to use an item, but we could do the support memory and get that panel mission done, I guess.
Let's do this.
Yeah, thanks. I forgot you could do that. I know there's no point asking if there's been any news, because I know you would have messaged me if there was, so... Yeah, if GDC wasn't right around the corner, I'd throw some more stones at the banner. Or if I had disposable income to spare before the TDC, I would buy one of the more expensive ticket packs because I only bought the cheap ones. But yeah, I will spend for the GDC because it is the biggest celebration, and obviously I'll be making content and stuff. But depending on what might be happening in the near future, I also might need that money for something else as well. But still waiting to find out some information. Because then, yeah, I'll have to be spending a decent chunk of change on something else, which I would much rather spend the money on that than summon for a mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku that I definitely don't need. Oh, we actually got an EX Super. Let's go. Make a mission execution and Diamond team, 3 of each for 2 of the missions. Oh, I'll have to beat 3 of the stages with that team. Actually, yeah, because where's the story? The Namek Frontier arc is finished. And they even had missions and stuff saying there was like complete the thing. Yeah, it's under challenge. Clear stage 1, no items. Do a crit. Clear stage 1. Yeah, so 3 mission execution, 3 Daima. Wait, how did I not have... I just used the whole Daima team. How's that at 0? So the easiest thing to do is just use a Daima team with... If we have to have mission execution, then we'll just use the Tamagamis. So that's them. And then we need an STR and an int character on the team. And that's all of the things.
Alright, let's do this.
Yeah, you have to do it 3 times, but the thing was at 0 out of 3. But I know sometimes the event thing doesn't update, like, if you're still in it. So it's probably just that. I mean, look, there's actual STRs for Goku. That's crazy. Everyone got orbs. Let's go. Never updates in real time. Yeah. It's so annoying. You have to like fully back out and like go back in and stuff when you want to see how many times you've actually managed to do it. On stage 2 you have to get 15 STR orbs, stage 3 is do 5 additional attacks. I should probably just do these properly later because this is annoying and boring. So let's go ahead and actually do something fun. And I have not tried the new Goma event yet. So let's go ahead and give that a shout, shall we? Yeah, so I didn't get 5 or more additional attacks. Knowing someone like Glorio on the team would be really good for that. Right, so I do need to level up someone's super attack. I don't know if I even have anyone. Do I have any units that... Probably not at this point. What about my random characters that I need to link level? Obviously, if they're rainbow, they're not fully... If they're free to play, they're obviously going to be... There you go. Oh, I know why I have that guy. That guy's there for when that AGL Bojack eventually gets an EZA, which... But considering these guys have paths open, I might as there's no, and of course their thing has already EZA'd, so there's literally no point keeping them as a SA fodder, because that time has long been and gone, and I'd already apparently put dupes into them, so might as well link level them at some point, I guess. Right, so let's have a look at this Goma event. Let me accept these. So we got clear stage 2, all 5 super types, all 5 extreme types. 6 characters from Daima, and then 4 turns with no items. Okay. Yeah, it is an old wallpaper, I thought so. Alright. Do I have a Daima team made already? Yeah. Let's use a friend mini Goku. Yeah, there we go. Now we finally... yesterday I literally could only find like 1 dupe friends. 27 additional, 14 dodge. We've got Evan. Is that Whale Rami? Has he changed his name? Because I have no idea who Evan on my friends list is. 30 dodge, 11 additional. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start out going for the 6 Dimer units. We don't have a team of each typing, but obviously this event is supposed to be quite difficult, and there aren't really any good in Dimer characters. Like, in Super Saiyan Dimer Goku is pretty outdated at this point, and then like the free-to-play Pansy is just completely dodge or die. So we'll do the all types one with a different team, I think. But we're going to use a friend mini Super Saiyan 3 Dimer Goku, who is Rainbow, so it should be interesting. We've got a pretty good starting rotation here as well with the 2 Super Saiyan 4 Gokus together, so... Okay, so he gets debuffed when you're using characters who have Daima in their name. Interesting. Alright, well, that's annoying. There's no key for Goku. Oh, Goku. Alright, so get supered immediately, take double-digit damage, that's fine. Goku still got the EX super though, even though he didn't get even his 18 key super. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does give the EX super effect, which is good. It gives everybody else a buff. I finally have dupes in my mini Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. What do I think is the hardest fight right now? I don't know, I think like the God Goku, like the trifecta of like the Blue Zone Goku fights, the God Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Triku are all sort of tricky. For certain units. Like certain units and certain teams can definitely struggle against those fights. Nice. Some good damage there from Goku. Now, if we could just get... If Vegeta could do some EX supers, this could be quite a good turn. Okay, so we're going to start off with a normal super. Are you serious? He didn't do any other additional, so we didn't kill him in one turn. Because Vegeta fumbled. That's crazy. Actual crazy work. Alright, well, we'll put Goma in slot 1, because Goma obviously wants to then have the thing where he's in slot 2 on his next appearance. Yeah, that's crazy, considering there's the mission to do it in like 4 turns. And we could have just one-turned him, but Vegeta decided to absolutely fumble the bag. You hate to see it. Alright, so Goma takes out Goma. Nice. Shin coming in on in slot 1 to create SCR orbs for us. We'd love to see that. So we can get 24 key for Goku. Grab those for you. And then grab those for you. Look at that. That's a good rotation for Goku. Thanks to Shin and the orb changing. 90 million with no EX. Man. This would have been a good turn for the EX super. You do get the additional 67. Pretty good. $35 for Mini Forku. He is getting debuffed by there being Daima enemies as well, still in this phase, which is good. I like the fact that because one of the missions is to use the super and extreme teams of one of each typing, the fact that we now have Harudagon means we have a good int unit for the movie bosses team. Oh, let's go, Mini Goku. Shin can get his attacks off here. I don't think we're going to do this in 4 turns somehow. Although, I guess we get the giant form next as well, which doesn't count as a turn. And we have all the active skills as well. We're going to be able to do a lot of damage in this turn. The combination of all like the active skills and stuff. Do that. Do that. That's fine. You can super attack me all you want. Like the fact that that would have done 10 million is kind of crazy. Well, I suppose it isn't really now, is it? In terms of bosses hitting you hard, right? Yeah, bro has a lot of health. Trying to remove the third eye. Right, so this is now turn 4. So let's go ahead and use Daima Goku's active. Vegeta's active. And then we can do this. We'll do this. The thing is, if Daima Goku gets a crit, gets his EX, then obviously Vegeta will guarantee crit. Nice. So yeah, now we get guaranteed crit not only on the additional, but also on the attacks from Vegeta. So Vegeta could do some decent damage if he doesn't actually fumble this turn and actually does do some additionals. There we go. That's a good start. Because technically, if Vegeta just did a bunch of additional EX supers, he could do probably enough damage to kill him, but would help if mine was not just 55% as well, I suppose. But so we didn't get the 4 turns with this team, but I feel like that's a mission that we can quite easily just do with the Cell Max movie bosses team. Because, yeah, he takes less damage during this phase, but he will do a lot of damage. He does heal a lot in slot 1 as well, though, which is annoying. You can do that, get the Glorio support. Goku just dodges the super, let's go. Get the EX, come on. Yeah, there we go. 118 million. Pretty good. Nice. Yeah, it's a shame that you don't do as much damage in this phase to like the point where the damage is actually just quite low, which is annoying, but... 78.3 for Mini Goku though on the active skill turn. Pretty good. That's the active skill turn and the turn where he gets the buff. It's like from turn 4. Glorio not going to be able to finish him off though, unfortunately. Glorio can still be pretty good, but yeah, he's not doing that kind of damage, unfortunately. Okay, leave all those STR orbs there if we need them. Skoma should be doing some pretty good damage by now as well. Yeah, 90 million from him. It's pretty good. $44 for Goku. It's not the best rotation for him, with just being between Goma and Bin, but no EX Super as well, unfortunately. Because all these would be critting if he got the EX Super. That's the thing, it's just going to be GG next turn because we've got the fact that he goes back down to being like the weaker version, and then yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Daima Goku just finishes him off. Plus Vegeta's now, because the certain turns have passed, Vegeta's giving all that extra support to characters like Superclass Daima allies now as well. Alright, there we go. So it took a bit longer than I would have hoped, but that's the Daima mission done at least. I was hoping we could at least get like the turns one done or something so we could get multiple done in one go. But with the cell max domain and everything, like we should be fine to get the other one done in 4 turns. Because if we one turn the first phase... So we got clear stage 2 once, clear stage 2 with 6 Dimer characters. So yeah, let's go ahead and try the cell max team for the extreme. I've just got to make sure I've got the team set up. Do I have a character of each typing? HEL, Tech, Physical, STR in. Yeah, let's go. Alright, let's just jump straight in. Okay, decent enough start, unless the other cell max is in slot 7, I guess. Which he's not, so perfect. Okay, the metal cooler's on the other rotation, so I'm going to want to float off STR cooler here. Which is annoying because it means that Cell Max and Cooler won't have big bad bosses, but I don't think it really matters for this rotation considering how much damage that we're potentially going to do here, so... I think it's probably fine. There we go. Obviously Frieza isn't going to do a lot of damage either, of course, because he hasn't been hit first, but... Yeah, Cell Max just solos him, fair enough. I don't know why I expected anything less, to be fair. Yeah, now obviously in this turn, we're not going to really be able to do much in terms of like damage overall, but we should still be able to get a pretty decent bit of damage off here. The only sad thing is obviously Cooler didn't get to attack at all because obviously nobody on the first rotation other than Cell actually did anything, so... So now Cooler can do his thing. It's a shame I don't have a giant form character on this setup for wasting like the second turn, because we're only going to get one turn, which will be turn 4, where he's in that mode where we can actually do a lot of damage, and I don't know if we can do enough in like one turn. We might be able to. Because I mean it is going to be the Metal Cooler and then STR Cooler rotation, so... Wait, what? Well, I didn't expect that. So Max getting supered. I'm surprised. We took a lot more damage earlier in the turn than I thought we were going to as well. Yeah, my turn is only 55%. Yeah, 72k normals. I didn't expect him to take that much. That's crazy. All right, well,
let's do this.
Okay, so extreme unit of each typing. Gonna try out the Cell Max movie boss team. We should literally just be able to one turn him with Cell Max here, but I do want to get some attacks off with Harudagon so that he can stack. That's like most of his health gone already. That's hilarious. Do that, do that. Do that. Because Taylor's won't be back until turn 4. And then we could potentially just use Turles' domain, like on the turn where he comes back. Alright, so Harudagon just wipes him out straight away, which is good. There's no point using Golden Freezer's active on the turns where he can't really take damage. Well, maybe I should do this, because then we'll have Golden Freezer on the turn when he can then use his active skill and do like, the big damage. Because turn 4 is when we'll be able to do like big damage. So because yeah, while it's in this physical phase, we can't do as much damage to him. So oof, was that 400k? Damn it! I hate having Tech Golden Freezer and Gojira at 55%. They like fumble for me so many times.
Do this.
Hey Christopher, how's it going? Oh wow, we got no Cell Max on the first turn for this one. So if we do this, Frieza comes back on turn 4. No domain on turn 1, which is not terrible. Yes, it's a weird starting rotation because we've got no Cell Max, but in a way it's kind of good because of the whole, like, just being able to float Frieza off here and then have him come back on turn 4 where he can then use his active skill. Probably will be quite good. Obviously Harudagon can get some stacks in here. Well, I don't know if we will actually one turn him here, because without having a Cell Max or the Cell Max domain. I don't know if that's like really bad for this. mission might just not be able to one turn straight away. Probably is. Because yeah, Frieza's obviously not going to do a lot of damage. At least he can get hit a couple of times and get some build up before that final turn, but that's... I think it kind of screws us over, to be honest. I think if you're going to do it in 4 turns, I think you have to one turn the first phase. Because then we have 2 turns where we can't do any damage to him here. So unless you have a giant form, because then it will technically still be turn 4, but it still like gets rid of his charges. But so Hirudegarn can do his thing. We just can't do a huge amount of damage. Hey Bringer, how's it going? Okay, so fellas, do some okay. 357. Oof. You can see the huge difference in like the damage that this guy does when he's not being nerfed by Daima characters. That's crazy. I mean, I kind of have to use this now, but yeah, we literally can't kill him on turn 4 in this phase, but... Now, how much damage is this going to do to my 55% Frieza? Because this does worry me slightly. Oh, it still does 1,000,000 damage. Oh my god. I bet, yeah, maximum attack damage for the stage is 23 million. What's the betting that if you have Metal Cooler, he just makes this an absolute breeze? Tech Metal Cooler, who of course I don't have. I bet he's like the absolute cheat code for this stage. Well, because he has a giant form, so that obviously would help massively. Do I have anyone... There are no movie bosses characters with a giant form other than Metal Cooler that I could use. The Goma Terrifying Conquerors team with a Metal Cooler friend is an option. But then that's also not a unit of each typing. Although actually, yeah, Hirudegarn's on demonic power, so... If we take you off and put Rudigan on. So we've got AGL, Tech, Physical, STR in, yeah. Alright, so I'm going to try this build for an extreme unit of each typing, because the giant form from Metal Cooler will obviously be very helpful. Got a really bad starting rotation though. I mean, we want to try and make sure we kill him in one turn. You have to beat the first phase in one turn if you want to do it in 4 turns. Not that I need to do that mission at the same time as well, but might as well go for it. See if we can get it. Because, yeah, Tech Turles should be able to do some okay damage. And then, obviously, Golden Freezer's getting hit at least a few times to be able to do damage on his active skill turn. I don't know how close we'll actually get though to killing him here. Just gonna have to rely on Golden Freezer to actually do some damage on this turn. 58. Boss's normal attack deals 8.2 million damage. Jeez. Okay, yeah, Freezer is actually going to kill him here. There we go. Okay, well that helps quite a bit. So if I do... Oh man. The SDR orbs to him don't give key, do they? It's just stats. Yeah. That's right, Rudigan gets additionals. His stacks aren't the thing I'm the most worried about here. I want the support from Cooler. So we'll do that. It's a shame Rudigan doesn't also have a thing in his passive for like when he dodges for giving him key. As well as the additional attack. Be quite helpful. So Metal Cooler can get his attacks off here. Gives everyone a buff with the super attack effects. Is Turles' domain buff? Yes, Turles' domain buffs enemy types as well. So because Turles' domain buffs like Terrifying Conquerors, it would buff Goma, annoyingly. Right, so turn 3. Oh god. Well, actually, yeah, I guess he can go slot 1 if it's the domain turn. Although, then it buffs the boss as well, but it gives Turles his, like, really good defense. But the problem is, as we said before, though, mine is only 55%, so I don't know if it is going to be enough. But all of 1 key short of being a 24 key as well, that's unfortunate. well, we're still alive for now, so, you know. The next turn is what it's all about. Is it, can we win on the next turn for the 4 turns? If we can't, it's fine. We can still get the extreme types mission done here. But Cooler just getting a bunch of additional normals. I mean, we can't really do damage on this turn anyway, but obviously we want him to be stacked up ready for the next turn as well. Nice. Cooler with the dodge, let's go. I think after getting his attacks off though, Cooler probably does tank that because his defense is very, very good after getting his attacks off. And he has type advantage here as well as 40% damage reduction, so I would assume that he probably tanks the super quite well. He can tank some pretty big damage super attacks. Alright, so this is it, right? If we're going to win on turn 4, or win the event in 4 turns, this is it here. So we can use Metal Cooler's transformation. Yeah, there's no way Metal Cooler just kills him by himself. I mean, I can get the Tech Orb, so Metal Cooler does more attacks, which is obviously helpful. But yeah, Harudagan does okay damage, but yeah, I don't think just the combination of like Harudagan and Metal Cooler is going to be enough here, unfortunately. If Harudagan was transformed already, maybe, which technically we could if we were on lower health at the start of the turn, which is a shame. But I mean, Cooler obviously does have a lot of potential for this turn, but also doesn't help when he gets a bunch of additional normals, but yeah, no, not even close to the 1 turn here. And now we go back to the turns where he can't take damage. I mean, we have Goma's giant form, which does help waste like a turn. It's a shame we couldn't get that before. Because yeah, again, I don't really want to use... We'll do this here so we can waste one of his giant form turns, but yeah, I don't want to use Cooler's active skill during the phase when he can't really take damage, because obviously we want to use that active skill on a turn where we can hit him like super hard. So we just have to do this for now. I swear I clicked those STRs. Well, you can super all you want, buddy. You can't take any damage. I suppose once Turles's domain runs out, we do have the other Cell Max domain we haven't used as well for some extra damage. Right, so untransform with you, grab these, we'll float off Turles. The domain is up, so Turles shouldn't really take damage. And he's got 24 key, which gives him a buff. Yeah, obviously, despite the buffs, we're not going to do much damage here. Very annoying, because it's only one turn of him being in the thing where you can do big damage. So, I guess technically if I really wanted STR Cooler to be doing the active skill, I should be, like, floating him off, but... $72.4 for 55% Turles. I would have very much liked to have gotten a dupe for Turles off of that Carnival summon point spanner rather than UI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta, which is crazy because I still think they are potentially the best unit in the game, but I already had them at 79%. So I don't know if you guys agree, but like I feel like it's less exciting to pull a character, even a good character. It's less exciting to pull a character that you've already got at like 79%, because the difference between 79% and 90 isn't particularly high. If it was a character that you only had one dupe and you pulled the second one, that's different, because then you've got the gold slot unlocked. Like, it's a much better situation to be in. But yeah, getting a character that you've already got at 79%, like getting that one extra copy isn't really doing a huge amount like for you. So as good as UI Goku and Blue Evolution Vegeta are, I could have got my first dupe for Future Gohan and Trunks. I could have got a dupe for Turles. I can transform Hirudegarn. Let's go for the extra. Turles just going to end up being back on rotation when he's still in this mode anyway, so I might as well just use the active skill here. Do a little bit of extra damage. Like, at first I did say about how, like, I probably wouldn't use the super attack skip thing. And now that I have it, now that I see it happening quite a lot, I do quite like it. Because it's useful for that turn, for example, where just all of Hirudegarn's additionals are then just cut immediately to like, boom, fire breathing. Like, yeah, the first of a unit is always the most high. The first and second dupe changes the card, and then, yeah, after that, like... 90% to rainbow is such a small difference. It's like people ask me all the time when new units come out, people will say like, oh, I've got this unit to like 90%, should I go for the rainbow? And it's like, no. Not only is the difference not very much, but also if you rainbow a unit straight away on the first banner that they come out, all you're doing is making it so that the next banner, when they return for the first time with a new unit that you might want to summon for, that's just another unit on that banner that's now like a dead pool to you because you've already rainbowed them. Whereas at least if you did pull a copy when they next come back on a banner, that's the last copy you need to rainbow them, and it's a copy that you can actually use. Whereas if you rainbow a unit on the very first banner, it's just another unit that you don't want to pull. Like, I've gotten to the point now where even if I get really lucky really quickly on a banner, like 79% is like the main thing that I'm worried about. Oof. Actually, maybe... Do this. Do this. I like the fact that even with that, like, reduced damage, we still, it's only 6 orbs. I was going to say we just do this. I mean, that still gives him, what? 80% chance to dodge? But I feel like if I stay as Golden Freezer just gets clapped, because he only has a chance to guard now as well. Yeah, I only go for 79% on units unless I get more before I get to P. Yeah, that's fair. Like, if you get to 79% and you're very close to the P, you kind of might as well. Although now, of course, you do have the option to get the banner unit as well. Why aren't I using physical LR Metal Cooler? I probably should be. I think I made this version of the team, my like Terrifying Conquerors, with Metal Cooler Friend, because I don't have him. I think I made this version of the team before physical Metal Cooler got his EZA. Because there was physical Final Form Cooler in here as well, but we swapped him out for the Rubicon. And then, yeah, just completely forgot, because I should have switched out physical Turles for physical LR Metal Cooler as well, really. Unfortunately, I did not. So... Right, well, we should be able to kill him on the next turn. The combination of, like, Harudagon, Metal Cooler, and Tech Turles against the AGL phase should be able to just cook him. But, obviously, Gogeta has to actually dodge here as well. Because we can only get 6 orbs of him, so he's only got an 80% chance to dodge. I say only as if 80% isn't like a pretty good amount of dodge. Right, and Harudagon dodged 3 attacks last turn, so he's got guaranteed dodge on this turn as well anyway. Tech Orb for Metal Cooler, so he gets extra attacks. And then grab those for Turles, and this should be GG now. There's quite a long run. Like, if you're not killing him in the 4 turns, the run does go quite long, because you can't do a lot of damage in the physical phase. And there's like multiple turns of, like, 2 turns of the physical phase. Then you get 1 turn of the AGL phase to do damage. And then it's back to 2 turns of not being able to do a lot of damage. So... Alright, this phase can be sealed as well, that's funny. There you go, Metal Cooler. Taking him out with the additionals. Another fairly long run, but that should give us our all extreme types mission now done. There we go. So yeah, I should have put physical Metal Cooler on instead of physical Turles, but there you go, all 5 extreme types. So we just need to do all 5 super types and beat it in 4 turns. So in terms of doing the most damage, let's cut and then make our team. I mean, Beast with the counters would be potentially good, but none of these characters really are doing like crazy turn 1 damage. That's the problem. GT Heroes kind of does crazy turn 1 damage. Also, does Goma... He does a Ki Blast Super, doesn't he? Oh no, only in phase 2. And final phase. But... also, there is no don't use a item. Like, no, the 4 turns is no items. Superclass. Oh yeah, the problem is we can't. If we use GT heroes, we can't have a unit of each typing because there is no good tech GT hero character. I mean, technically Pan, but I hate tech Pan. I mean, she does help the Super Saiyan 4s. I guess we could just get rid of you. Put Tech Pan on there. There isn't really going to be another physical GT Heroes character, is there, other than the LR Super Saiyan 4s, because they're not particularly good, like in the early turns. There's the support Pan, but... Right, we'll try this. Okay, so we're going to try this out for the all super types team and see if we can do it in the 4 turns, because obviously the turn 1 Gogeta being hit means that he'll be able to do the Dragon Fist. Actually, it's more so we need the turn 2 Gogeta to be able to just do the Dragon Fist, I guess. It's probably the more important part, but... Yes, let's do that. Those for you. Those for you. So we should hopefully be able to one-turn, because the first phase isn't really super tough. But the big thing is being able to one-turn the first phase, because that's the easiest way to then be able to do the thing in 4 turns. If you don't one-turn phase 1, you're not doing it in 4 turns, because he has 2 turns in the giant form where he's then like, well, not the giant form, but 2 turns in the physical phase, I should say, where like you can't do damage to him basically. But yeah, Gogeta just absolutely crushes him here. Pan makes it so that Vegeta can get his orbs. And we can do that. Vegeta be dangerous with his normal attack damage. I'm not sure. We got the super attack counter off straight away though, which is kind of funny. Because yeah, we need this Gogeta to get hit, so that obviously then on turn 4, when we're going for the we have to kill him this turn thing, he'll be able to do the Dragon Fist. Nice. EX Super from Vegeta probably helps a little bit as well. So as long as Pan doesn't get hit at the end here, it should be okay. I mean, it'd be kind of useful for Pan to get hit, but not take a lot of damage. Or, like, take a decent bit of damage, but not die. So that we could then just instantly Giant Form with the AGL Goku on this turn. But unfortunately, that is not the case. Oh, well, countering the super means it doesn't count as him, like, taking a hit for the purposes of the Dragon Fist thing. That's annoying. Oh, Gogeta was still only taking double-digit damage from the normal, so that's fine. And he counters the super. Oh, right, okay. Does Goma raise his attack with his super then? Yes, he greatly raises attack. Right, so he can tank for double-digit damage before Goma super attacks. Then after he super attacks, he just absolutely destroys Gogeta. Okay. Interesting. So what team do we want to use then instead? I was just trying to do the we don't have to do the 4 turns. I was trying to do the unit of each typing for superclass. Which, I mean, is probably just easiest to do with Realm of Gods, right? Not with this fraud on there, obviously. But... Oh yeah, we don't have a tech character. Yeah, Realm of Gods is one of those teams that's really, really good when you're not restricting yourself to, I have to have a unit of each typing on the team. Maybe I'll just try this, like, just for the 4 turns mission.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, Shane could be good even though he won't be supporting anyone. Like, he'd still be useful. Okay, so... oh, a pretty good start here. If we do this to get our rainbows for you, so you can get an attack off first. Do this, because then Goku has higher chance to crit being in slot 2. Damn. That's some big damage, so he took straight away. No, will Goku? Yes. Wow, 168. Jeez. Man, the difference between like Goku getting his EX Super and not getting it in terms of how much damage you can do to a boss is insane. Like. Right. Didn't even have to get the STR orbs to actually get his 24 key. Let's go. Obviously, having the Daima characters makes the run a little bit easier, but because having the debuff to his attack power is obviously very helpful. And of course, getting the EX on the turn before, giving everyone that massive attack buff for here. We're obviously not expecting to do crazy damage during this turn because of the... Goku. Nice. At least get the crit. Yeah, it's the only good thing we don't have to worry about that we do with like the other teams is like random units taking a hit and then all of a sudden they take way more damage than we thought because we have Daima units on the rotation. So he's doing less damage to everyone. Alright, so turn 3. Probably just want to try and do as much damage as possible. I didn't mean to do that as well, that's annoying. I mean, to be fair, if we're going for the 4 turns thing, it doesn't really matter flowing off Daima Goku because we weren't going to get many more turns with him anyway, so... Yeah, this is Goku's first turn, so he should tank this, right? Yeah. So Goku should do some okay damage. Obviously, no one's really doing crazy damage ever because of the way this phase works, but I mean, I don't know, this is crazy, like, because the 4 turns item is specifically 4 turns and don't use items. I mean, so this 1 turn, like, Goku should do some okay damage here, but, like, at least we have his buff for the next turn as well. But, like, we have to kill him on this turn. Although this should be, because this is turn 4, we do have both the Daima active skills. So, we should actually do quite a lot of damage on this turn, to be fair. Put you in the middle, do yours. Yeah, I think we're probably good. Because then also Daima Goku, God Goku at the end is going to be giving support as well to superclass allies. So I think we should be okay here. 100 million without the EX. Hopefully he still crits. Nice. Oh, it's going to be quite close actually. Because God Goku won't do a lot of damage. At least my mini Goku has 2 dupes now, as opposed to just being 55%, which he was before the mini Super Saiyan 3 Goku banner. Hey, let's go. There we go. Alright. So yeah, the 6 Daima units team 1 wasn't really the one. I mean, we probably could have still done it with some good RNG, but... See how much quicker that is? 8 minutes instead of nearly 20 minutes. But yeah, there we go. So that is the 4 turns 1 done. And now we just have to use any team we fancy doing for the all super types one. So oh. What did I need to add onto that team? I just needed to have an AGL unit. If I'd bought like a different AGL unit instead of God Blue Goku or bird coup, then we would have just done it with all super types as well. It's a bit annoying. Is there a good int unit for this team? I guess there is this Piccolo, but I hate that Piccolo.
All right, let's do this.
Okay. Oh, that's a really bad starting rotation, though. Well, it's only the first phase. Okay, so we're going to finish off with the all super types mission here. Try out the Beast Gohan team. Not a great starting rotation, but to be fair, this first phase is quite weak. So even though we wouldn't normally do that, we'll see if we can just get away with putting Beast Gohan in slot 1 here. As long as he doesn't get immediately supered, I think he should be fine. I say, and then he gets immediately supered. Okay, yeah, never mind. I should have just quit. And that's why we don't start with bad starting rotations. Oh, the other beast is in slot 7, which is annoying. Okay, so we're going to use this for the superclass team of all types. The other Beast Gohan is in slot 7, which is annoying, so that means I do have to flow off this one. So let's do this. Get orbs for you straight away, that's good. Everyone's got plenty of ki on this turn, so we don't really need to worry. We've already done the 4 turns mission now, so we also don't really need to worry how long this takes. Although obviously it would be better to not be doing another like 18-minute run or something, but we'll see. Which team do you want to see get a buff at this year's GDC? Super Bosses. I feel like Super Bosses is kind of in the mud at the moment. Like, sure, we got the Cell Max, but he's obviously built around movie bosses. Unfortunately, that's what we got for GDC last year, so it's probably not going to happen, but I really want to see a new Rosé. Unfortunately, we probably won't see a new Goku Black anytime soon. I want a base Goku Black that transforms into Rosé. Nice, got Goku dodging the super. The Super Saiyans can get their attacks off here. I don't think they're being attacked 5 times, so we're not going to get the incredibly rare transform on turn 2 with these guys. Well, plus they also have to do 3 supers, and they've only done 2 so far, because they've got an additional normal. There's only 4 attacks for them anyway. least there's one attack at the end for Beast to be able to get a counter. But yeah, we had to float him off. Well, or just kill him. We had to float him off because the other one's in slot 7. So... And now we've got the 2 turns where we don't really do a lot of damage, but that's fine. I don't know if Vegeta will be okay at the end. It's my only concern here, but... Because he does have type disadvantage. He is built for full dodge, but... We just very much need him to dodge at the end of the turn. Yeah, so Namek and Cell Sagas need buffs. I mean, like I say, I still like this idea of the GDC being Part 1 Goku versus Frieza Namek, and then Part 2 Goku versus Frieza ROF. Like, new Namek Goku, new Frieza, and then Part 2 new transforming Golden Frieza and a reverse exchange version of the ROF Blues. Hey Raudo, how's it going? Right, we very much need Vegeta to not get hit at the end here. 4 LRs or 6 LRs, always 4. Right. Obviously we still have to like rely that God Goku will actually get his dodges, but... Because yeah, Beast will be able to get some counters off here as well. Getting ready for work, woke up with a headache. Ooh. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, you just really don't do much damage in this phase here. We just need a really good slot for Beast Gohan to have like loads of counters in this next like AGL turn, because he could potentially do so much damage. Also, is this my one or the friend one? Because if it's the friend one on the next turn, that's even better. Yeah, it is. So yeah, we've got Rainbow Beast on the next turn. Oh, great. I think this just kills us. Yeah. God Goku literally dodged every attack in slot 1. And, of course, on this turn, he didn't super in slot 1. Yeah, I'd be okay with that as well. Like the last GDC where, like, the Goten, Gohan, and plus Goten and Trunks came out as, like, the Part 3, like, extra LR. I'd be okay with that as well. Right, so I need to rename these older. So that was the 4 turns. That was the all extreme types. Okay, this one was the dimer, but I have to cut because I went straight into the first attempt at the extreme and then died. I've got to cut the end off of that. Yeah, there's no such thing as using the beans emote too much. What do you mean? Goku Frieza Part 1, Gohan and Goku / Cell Part 2, Kid Buu Part 3. That could be very cool. Shouldn't be allowed to be this warm this early. Alright, but anyway, I realised that is the time, so I guess we'll be wrapping things up here. Still need to finish that last mission, but I'll do that off camera. I still need to do a proper showcase for the Dragon Fist Goku as well, because when I tried to record it yesterday, I just kept dying. And it wasn't even him, it was just like the team setups I was trying to use. Like, I just kept getting the worst luck. So, yeah, hopefully we can do a bit better next time. But anyway, that's going to be it from me. I appreciate you guys coming out. So there is no late stream today. Just double checking the schedule. So there's no late stream today and no early stream tomorrow. So I'll be back with more Long Dark on the Friday late stream. And then we do have the podcast on Saturday for all the talk of all the Dimer stuff and all the new stuff. So that is going to be it from me. I appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you guys all again soon. Have a good one.